In an exciting turn of events, it appears that Chrisean Rock had the spiciest time in jail. Fortunately, everything was caught on camera in this video. I will show you Chrisean Rock's lesbian moments, caught in jail freaky lesbian moments. If just like me, you have been following the controversial life and relationship of the American rapper and reality TV star Chrisean Rock, then you must have been in the loop of her lesbian moments caught on cam. Although Chrisean has been in an on and off relationship with Blueface, her sexuality has never been stable, especially because the internet has seen how freaky she gets with girls. For instance, this is Chrisean Rock getting freaky and passionately kissing a girl in the club. On seeing this, the first comment on X says she's bi. I think on one episode of Crazy and Love, Blueface appeared unsatisfied with his girl's controversial sexuality and confronted her about the matter. Since late 2022, many reality TV lovers have been watching the drama between Blueface and Chrisean Rock play out on the small screen. Although the first season of Crazy and Love had come to an end, Zeus kept his audience entertained with a few bonus releases that seemed to be the talk of the internet at the time. In one of the releases, the couple battled about the idea of a third party, preferably another girl in their bedroom. Something really crazy happened in that episode, and I will tell you what in the preview updated by the Neighborhood Talk teasing the upcoming drama. Blueface confronted his girlfriend with a direct question, asking her if she is part of the LGBTQ community, to everyone's surprise. Chrisean Rock quickly responded, "I am not gay, baby," while adjusting her makeup. Well, it did not seem like Blueface was not satisfied with her answer, to be honest. The man had seen signs. He then became more direct and asked her, "You just like to make out with girls for fun." I mean, everyone else had seen the videos where she was seen making out with girls. However, Chrisean Rock claimed those are things of the past. She responded by saying, "Not no more, I like making out with you." On hearing this, Blueface unexpectedly suggests that they find another girl to join them in a kissing session, saying, "You could just make out with her." And that's it, to be honest. I cannot say whether or not Blueface was serious about letting another girl join them in a romantic moment, or it was just a decoy. Well, let's look at her response. Chrisean Rock claimed Blueface was making her uncomfortable with the kind of questions he was asking her. She said, "This is why I'd be ready to fight you since. When did I start wanting to share?" And when Blueface insisted that she likes to kiss, the TV star remarked that she's not comfortable with the idea of kissing another girl in the presence of her man. At this point, the conversation got heated, and Blueface outrightly said, "That's crazy. You kiss all the without me, but with me, you don't want to kiss nobody." Then, in another shocking turn of events, Chrisean Rock appeared to be surprised why fans and users assumed she was interested in hooking up with girls. Interestingly, although Chrisean could not see that her actions were obvious, the internet outrightly pointed out that her behavior on social media is to blame for the allegations, despite making it known that she is only attracted to the opposite sex. Chan wondered why girls would not stop hitting on her during a streaming section. The rapper and reality TV star was caught up in a situation where she had to fight off female attention. When the female started to hit on her, Chrisean declared, "I don't eat." She cried out to the camera, "These want to come home what they want to come home for, I got no for them." Although Chan was trying to put out a clean record and shut down the boo sexual allegations, another female, Moni, who was with her on the show, hinted at something contrary. She said, "This is my girlfriend, y'all know what the going on." Without wasting any minute, the embattled rapper quickly shut her claims by saying, "Moni is wild. I don't got no for you, you want. But I don't got that for you either, I don't with." But Moni seemed to know Chrisean Rock better than anyone. And most importantly, she seemed certain about what she was talking about when she clapped back, saying, "Girls, stop lying you with, but you got to be the right. I might be the right one, baby. You never know." Some people are wondering how Chrisean Rock could pull these controversial stunts when she was dating Blueface. Well, for most of her time in the spotlight, Chrisean Rock has been romantically linked to Blueface. Whether the couple was happy during that time is a different story. Since the birth of their son, Junior, their lives look more separate than ever before. Unfortunately, that hasn't made things less chaotic for the controversial exes. A dramatic relation row The series of drama that the Chrisean Rock's family is associated with began when the rapper joyfully announced that she was pregnant with Blueface's child. It is no news that the two have been in an on and off romantic relationship for a while. Now, Chrisean Rock popped up with the news that the relationship, which is basically characterized by a series of unremitting dramas, has yielded a child right after her announcement. As expected, what followed was perhaps one of the most dramatic turns of events in their relationship so far. First, Blueface started by refuting the fact that he was responsible for the pregnancy. He said, "I know y'all thought she was all about me too, lol. But the facts are facts. Being my baby mama would be a blessing." A few minutes later, he added, "Rock has had encounter with 10 different men in the last 10 years until I see a DNA test." Then it's not well, seeing that his tweet was generating a lot of reactions because it appeared controversial. He thought to make some stern clarification about the status of his relationship with Chrisean Rock. He tweeted again to answer y'all questions. "Yes, me and Rock are officially done strictly business."
That baby will not be able to play well with other kids normally. That baby will not be able to go outside and ever play by herself without being super.
The most disturbing turn of events in the series of Sexuality and Rock's dramatic relationship unfolded when she gave birth to her son with Blueface. At the time she gave birth, there was word on the street that the baby was born with blindness and some other seeming disability, causing fans and colleagues to raise concerns about the health status of the newborn. The news ushered in a wave of depression and mental breakdown to Chrisean Rock, who was disturbed by her son's health being the subject of discussion on the internet. However, many people already expressed fear and concern for the well-being of the child, even before she was put to bed, largely because of her lifestyle of drinking, smoking, and partying while she was heavily pregnant. Apparently, Blueface tried to speak out about the baby's health, but most people disregarded his words because they thought he was chasing.
Baby ain't finna make it. I wouldn't give a damn what nobody say. Between him and her, that baby ain't finna make
it. You may be wondering how people got to know about the baby's health at a very early stage, right? Well, it happened when Chrisean Rock popped up on her social media with a mug shot of her then boyfriend Blueface tattooed on the side of her face. Romantic gesture that attracted multiple backlash from fans online. In an attempt to respond to the simmering comments from fans and users, she jumped on Instagram Live to address the issue. And that was when fuel was added to the fire while on live, trying to tell people to stop dictating to her how to live her life. People noticed the facial condition of the baby and the weird cry coming out of the baby's mouth, and that started a new series of speculation about the baby's health all over again. Aside from the infant crying uncontrollably, the baby's cry sounded like the baby was in excruciating pain and struggling to breathe. What was more alarming was that instead of Chrisean Rock pausing the live video and checking up on her son, she was busy trying to defend the tattoo on her face.
So, I don't know why I keep saying it's fake. I just got it professionally done at a place where they do like some real
However, the crazy narrative did not stop there. Chrisean Rock attracted another alarming reaction to her baby's well-being when she hopped on Instagram sometime later. While on live, people noticed that the child's weird visible facial look is consistent with the features of a child suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome. Then curiosity triggered some fans to look up the obvious symptoms of fetal alcohol syndrome, which are small head, small eye opening, low nasal bridge, flat mid-face, and the like, all of which are visible on Christian Jr.'s face. Instantly, people began to come to and Rock with the allegations of her being a bad, reckless, and irresponsible mother who smoked and drank alcohol consistently at the time of the pregnancy. Ironically, this brings us back to Blueface's warning at the time of her pregnancy about her seeming responsibility. Unfortunately, his genuine concerns were blown off by fans because of the tendencies of clout chasing. Sadly, the reckless lifestyle of alcoholism and smoking showcased by Chrisean Rock gave room for easy prediction of the side effects of her habits on her unborn child. I remember Charles White was willing to give out $5,000 if his predictions turned out to be false.
I got $5,000 that Chrisean Rock and Blueface have a baby. Baby gonna be dumb in the mother. They not gonna have a healthy baby. Like I got bets on it.
Blueface has constantly expressed his disregard for Chrisean Rock's motherhood. He once declared she is mentally unfit to be a mother. When the reactions became alarming, Chrisean Rock decided to address the issue by losing it to everyone online in a video captioned, "My child is blessed." She questioned people who were concerned about what her son looks like, sounds like, and what he was diagnosed with. She blamed them for not knowing anything about God and her baby for ranting about her baby online. She reiterated that her baby was sound and healthy, and she proceeded to debunk the rumors about her son being blind and disabled at the time Chrisean gave birth to her child. And the rumors about the baby's health started to circulate on the internet. She was dead. Mad at a lot of people in a post. She stated that just because the baby's picture wasn't cute doesn't mean that the baby was sick. But to be honest, some people felt that it wasn't just about the picture. The way and manner Chrisean handled the baby could affect the baby's health and posture. Who else remembers this video where Chrisean was scolded and called out on social media for being too engaged to handle her child appropriately? The child's head was swinging out while she walked around the mart with a dog and some baggage when the video first popped out. Chrisean Rock admitted guilt and took responsibility for her mistakes. But I instantly knew that she was not ready to let it go. She then proceeded to say that the woman who recorded her should have helped her instead of recording for clout chasing.
Instead of that lady recording me, she could have just helped me. I got a dog, 2 carts of food.
In another dramatic event in 2023, Chrisean Rock was involved in a fight with her on and off boyfriend, Blueface's mother. It was a really dramatic incident in the family, because while Chrisean and her boyfriend's mother were fighting, Blueface's sister was brought into the fight as well. Blueface spoke about the horrible event during an interview last year. According to him, it happened when Chrisean had just gotten out of jail, and on reaching the house, she realized that his mom had gotten 2 dogs to help ensure the security of the house because it was broken into at the time.
So the dog ran in. Oh no, I'm out of here. I'm quitting the restaurant. I'm moving out. I'm done. There's too many dogs in here. I said, like, huh? Like, the dog just came here. Nobody's established if the dog was staying, leaving. If she was staying or leaving, nothing was established.
Technically, that was how the fight erupted. He referred to the incident as women being dramatic. To be honest, to understand Chrisean Rock, you must understand the turbulence glued to her upbringing. Being one of 12 children in an abusive household is enough to set a young kid on a path of turbulence. It was said that at a very young age, Chrisean Rock used to move around Baltimore City because of the absence of a father figure. Her father was incarcerated for about 11 years of her childhood, and during that time, Chan and her 11 siblings were raised by their mother, who eventually became addicted to substances. This is why some fans trace the history of Chrisean Rock's alcoholism to the trauma she experienced while growing up. Although she often blames her drinking habit on Blueface, some fans refuse to agree with her. For instance, in this resurfaced video, Chrisean Rock claimed she had not been drinking for fun. She only drank because she had to be around Blueface. She claimed she couldn't move or walk around him without being drunk.
It was not fun. I was drinking because I had to drink. Like, what the f? Like, what the f? I really had to drink to be around him, to work around him, to forget what he playing with, how he playing with it.
Also around that time, she made a post on X maintaining that she had to drink to be around Blueface. She said, "I was drunk my whole time with him, and it wasn't because I loved to drink. It was something I needed. So I'm straight around that energy," she wrote. Then, when all of a sudden I couldn't drink no more, I honestly couldn't be around no more. I couldn't be around somebody like that for too long. Sheesh. However, Blueface did not let these allegations slide. He clapped back at her, debunking his role in her excessive drinking habit, saying he was not to blame for it. He claimed the female rapper lacks accountability, coupled with the fact she comes from a family with a long history of substance abuse. He fumed. "I didn't raise this young lady. She comes from a family that has addiction to substance issues. She drank because she liked the way it made her feel, which is why everyone drinks." But that was not all. He added, "Her abusing that feeling has nothing to do with me. just young, immature, and inability to manage herself is lacking lots of accountability on her end, literally asking for drinks pregnant without my presence guarantee when the baby is born. She will be drunk all over again. Unfortunately, shortly after the baby was born, Chrisean Rock was arrested and detained, heralding a new series of drama in the life of the embattled rapper and TV star Chan's tragic life in a shocking yet dramatic turn of events. Rapper and TV personality Chrisean Rock was arrested in San Fernando Valley and taken into custody by the Los Angeles Police Department. Disturbingly, following the arrest, her 9-month-old son was taken away from her by the authorities. It appears Chrisean Rock's family is falling apart like brown leaves in midwinter. The tragedy unfolded when she showed up at a San Fernando Valley courthouse to support her baby daddy Blueface. The events of the day took a crazy turn when the 24-year-old rapper, mother of Blueface's 9-month-old son, was handcuffed and then taken into custody. According to news reports, Chrisean Rock was with her and Blueface's infant son, Chrisean Rock Jr., when the Los Angeles Police Department officers arrived and escorted her out of the courthouse. According to arrest documents obtained by XXL, Chrisean Rock was detained at the Craig County Detention Center in Veneta, Oklahoma, on drug-related charges. The 24-year-old reality star has been charged with failure to have a tax stamp officio on controlled dangerous substances (CDs) and possession of controlled dangerous substances with the intent to distribute. The darker part of this story is that when Chrisean Rock was arrested and her baby daddy was jailed, neither Blueface nor Chrisean Rock's families were willing to fight for the 9-month-old at the time. As a result, the child was taken into custody, and the situation was feared by many that the child might remain with a foster home for the most part of his life. This was largely because in recent years, Chrisean Rock had exchanged blows and curses with most of the people close to her, including family relatives. According to sources who spoke to TMZ, it seemed Chrisean Rock was caught slacking in the court. It was as though authorities had planned to arrest her. During Blueface's court hearing, it was reported that 5 Los Angeles Police Department officers were already waiting for Chrisean Rock when she walked into the courtroom. A user reported that it appeared this might have been planned ahead of time, so that by the time she stepped into the courtroom, they would be on her. The source also reported that 2 female officers searched Cran once they had her in bracelets, and we were told her baby was taken away by officers as well once the full pat-down was complete. Our sources say Chan was escorted out of the building. Unclear what happened to the baby after her arrest. Many people began to call her out for being slow, because it was reported that while she was being escorted outside by the police, paparazzi briefly interviewed her, and she revealed that she was being arrested because she had an outstanding warrant downtown, which she totally forgot. So who forgets that there is a warrant hanging on their heads, then shows up in court expecting to walk out freely on Instagram Live? She said, "My warrants are getting cleaned up. I've been paying off fees and getting rid of talking to some people to help my situation out, 'cause you know, I have my son." She continued, spilling with a certain degree of certainty about her situation and why she wouldn't turn herself in. "So the old me would have just turned myself in right now. I don't plan on being in jail while my son is growing. I just don't plan on that at all. I'm doing every way possible to get that figured out without even trying to serve time, and it's working out for me. So I'm going work on my little situation." Well, I later heard that Chrisean Jr. was not taken away by CPS or police, but stayed in the care of Marsh, Chrisean's friend. Y'all remember Marsh? Remember when Chrisean Jr. was 3 months old, and it was reported that his father Blueface accused his mother Chrisean Rock of child neglect and simultaneously assaulted Chan's friend Marsh. Yeah, that Marsh. Blueface claimed on his Instagram post that his baby mama neglected her responsibility as a mother by leaving their 3-month-old son with Marsh at about 4 o'clock. He appeared on December 3, 2023 on his Instagram and yelled at his baby mama's best friend Marsh, claiming that she was taking care of his son while the mother was out to hook up with one of her suitors. He said, "It's crazy, my son ain't got no parent at 4 in the morning, nobody want to watch him. She got Marsh watching the baby at 400 in the morning. So she can what get some do a verse all this. So you could do a verse suck some you a BNK." He proceeded to threaten Marsh.
Important for the court to have some context and understand why this negotiation is the way it is. While it is certainly true that Mr. Tylil was involved in a fight with people at the strip club, Mr. Porter was...
Unfortunately, Blueface's court case, during which Chrisean Rock was arrested, ended with Blueface getting sentenced to jail. TMZ obtained Blueface's new mugshot taken Thursday as he entered the general population at the medium security facility. The rapper, known for his chart-topping hits, will now have access to various programs designed to prepare inmates for life after incarceration. In an unfortunate turn of events, Chrisean Rock's family appears to be far from home following the arrest of the rapper at her baby daddy's court hearing. The baby daddy Blueface was sentenced to serve jail time the same day. Rapper Blueface was sentenced to serve 4 years in jail following his involvement in an October 2022 nightclub shooting, according to a representative of the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office. In a statement issued to XXL regarding the court's verdict, Blueface was sentenced to 4 years in prison during his sentencing hearing in 2022 as Blueface was granted parole. He received an execution of a suspended sentence for the 4 years in prison because he has now violated his parole. He has been ordered by the court to serve the 4 years in prison during the trial. Blueface's attorney explained the extent of Blueface's involvement in the shooting.